Alright, 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Gonna start this stereo install. It's gonna be kind of fun. Looking to place the fuse block. I think we're gonna go somewhere right around here to get it out of the way. It's gonna be a little bit annoying to run the wires, but that's a start. I purchased the 4-gauge 2-amp install kit from Crutchfield. So we've got the 4-gauge power wire and distribution blocks and ground distribution from Crutchfield. As you can see, we've already got the fuse block, or I should say, yeah, fuse block mounted to the side here, and we're going to continue with installation. So the plan is to run the power off this terminal right here, go down, follow along here, come underneath, and meet up with the fuse block here. Alright, got the first leg going to the fuse block, loom tube, zip tied, ready to connect. It's early in the morning, so low light, but I'm going to take apart the back of the truck, get some soundproofing in, hopefully. And there's two 10mm bolts that go in there, and then the rest is just Legos. I already took the bolts out and kind of pulled it out, but this just pops out. It's kind of hard to see, but I swear it really does come out. There we go. Slide that under the truck, and then we're gonna get the back seat out and put some soundproofing down there. Well, we're gonna put in this slightly expensive 10-inch stealth box for the double cab Tacoma, and if you go over here, take this panel out. The first one is the driver's side because the tabs snap into that one. On this side there's three 10mm bolts. There's actually one down here too, and then this comes out. Gotta tilt it forward and it'll come right out, and then we'll get some soundproofing in. And also note this, I had to cut out with like a knife this little divider, just like a 1/4-inch little reinforcement piece to get the stealth box to even fit in there, so keep that in mind. Right, well, back here with the Silas sound deadening. This is the 80mm butyl first layer, and this is the recommended hybrid second layer, which is a 3-layer. It has a little butyl foam and then something else, I forget. And this was the highly recommended system by the company to do dual layer, and that's like the $6 Amazon roller. All this stuff I got on Amazon, so let's get it in. Kind of hard to see because it's close up, but I ended up removing these side panels. You just take the panel removal tool, kind of wedge it in there, give it a good pop, and then it's only got 3 tabs. It comes out pretty easy. I already did the other side, as you can see, but it just pops out like Legos. Right, well, as you can see, I've got the first layer in of soundproofing. Took about an hour, and so definitely give yourself some time if you plan on doing this. I pulled the carpet back and got pretty far into the floor with it, as you can see. So I think we'll be good. Alright, we're back probably about 40 minutes later, and I've done the second layer. It's much thicker. It's not quite a 1/4-inch thick, but close, and not quite as much coverage as the first layer, but it went in easier. It's stiffer, easier to cut, and easier to work with, and the panels or the pieces are smaller, so it actually was not too bad. Kind of hard to get up close and see what's going on, but if you just pull this back, there's actually two tabs that hook underneath this when you put the pillar panel back in. So it's easier if you just pull this out of the way. Just take your time, it'll line back up and snap right back in. Also, it hooks into this piece, so you pop that out and then it snaps back into here. Well, I drilled an 1.25 inch hole in the bottom. I measured exactly to the center of where the speaker terminal posts are going to come out inside, and did a little takeoff and got the measurement where I wanted it, so the speaker wires can come right out the bottom. For whatever reason, JL Audio put it on the right side of the box, so you have to run the wire all the way across, or however you're going to run it. I would have put it over on the left, but it is what it is. All right, we're back, and everything went back in just fine. That sound deadening was thick, but it didn't get in the way of anything. I made sure not to put it on any of the mounting spots or where the stays touch to support this underneath, so everything went back together fine. And as you know, I drilled that hole, put on my crimped pin ends, and pulled the speaker wire. It goes along the carpet line under the seat, and you can't see it, but it comes out right there and is going to run up under the seat to the amp. Kind of bright in the sun, but I've got my sub hooked up, put a little piece of loom tube where it goes through the hole, and it's going to be fun to feed this heavy thing and pull on the wire at the same time while I'm flipping this thing over and pulling out the slack. Going to be a challenge. Probably should wait for my friend to show up, but I'm going to try it anyway. All right, it is in. Hopefully for the last time in and out. It should stay there for several years, let's hope.